Arnold Schwarzenegger played arguably the most memorable action movie roles of all time in The Terminator. Oh, and how can we forget Commando and Conan? To add to that, he's also California's former governor. With these in mind, it's safe to assume that you'll need to hire a private jet and pay a six-figure amount if you want the bodybuilding legend to make an appearance. Keep watching this video for details. What you need to know. In addition to his height, Arnold Schwarzenegger is well known for his superhero-like stature. He's also incredibly wealthy, with a net worth of $450 million. His journey to prominence, though, wasn't straightforward. He started his adventure in the late 1960s, and in 1970, he won his first Mr. Olympia title. And he most definitely didn't stop there. In the same year that he won his first Olympia medal, he made his acting debut in a Hollywood film. He then rose to become a well-known global hero and one of the best in combat. Schwarzenegger has put a lot of effort into achieving his goals, and the Austrian Oak now lives in luxury thanks to the hard effort that has since paid off. The cost of Arnold Schwarzenegger's appearances is enormous. Who better than Arnold Schwarzenegger, who's experienced every element of life, to discuss motivation? Every time he tried to achieve something during his early days, he was always faced with more than enough obstacles. But despite what others said, he worked incredibly hard and persisted until he got everything he wanted out of life. One deserves to be demanding after making significant strides in bodybuilding, movies, investing, business, and politics. Schwarzenegger actually followed through on that. The Insider claims that Arnold Schwarzenegger charged a minimum of $200,000 and a private jet for motivational speaking in 2014. Speakers like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bill Clinton, Tony Blair, and Richard Branson have a speaking fee of over $200,000 and also require a private jet to be provided or paid for by the client, they stated. Let's not forget that this was back in 2014. Therefore, it was safe to assume that the price has since gone up. Arnold Schwarzenegger began little but grew immensely. The circumstances in which Arnold Schwarzenegger was born and raised were not ideal. He overcame many obstacles and eventually developed into this enormous personality. But even as a child, he had a brilliant imagination for making money. As he once demonstrated, when he was only 8 years old, he used to sell ice cream smartly. Schwarzenegger started his acting career in 1970 with about $12,000 and now commands millions for one. He's been successful in everything he's attempted. Additionally, as he advanced in his many disciplines, he gained greater notoriety and as a result became a more inspiring figure. Arnold once said, and I quote, "Strength does not come from winning. Strength comes from enduring adversity while choosing not to give up." People enjoy listening to Schwarzenegger speak and are inspired by his path because of the manner he has handled everything. Most ridiculous celebrity appearance fees. Whether you realize it or not, someone is generating money every time you turn on the TV or read something online. Customers have always been seduced by the appeal of famous actors, athletes, and reality TV personalities trying to establish themselves. Others have discovered methods to capitalize on their success long after the good times have ended, while some former stars have discovered themselves on the outside looking in after their 15 minutes of fame. After they've vanished, some of these superstars continue to make money by performing or speaking at exclusive events for excessive fees. Do you want T.I. to attend your child's sweet 16th birthday party? Be prepared to shell out more than $150,000 for only 2 hours of work, not to mention the expenses you'll incur for travel, housing, and entourage. Even public institutions of higher learning and organizations have been known to spend a lot of money to bring in honored speakers. Celebrities have discovered ways to prolong their time in the spotlight by expanding their sources of income, which has also helped them promote new businesses and educational institutions. Here are some prices that famous people have been known to demand, in case you've ever wondered how much your favorite celebrity would cost to attend one of your events. Nicole Snooki Polizzi, $30,000. Due to her role in the popular MTV series Jersey Shore, Snooki has become famous and has established herself as the summertime party queen. After the show, Snooki and her closest buddy JWoww got a deal with MTV for another season, and she's since achieved fame as a public speaker. Snooki received $32,000 in 2011 for an hour-long Q&A session at Rutgers University. If you're keeping score at home, it amounts to $2,000 more than the institution paid for Toni Morrison, the year's recipient of the Nobel and Pulitzer Prizes, to deliver their commencement address. Roger Clemens, $45,000. Roger Clemens, one of the greatest pitchers in MLB history and a 24-year veteran, has faced criticism on a number of occasions since retiring. Clemens was fortunate enough to avoid perjury charges after lying to Congress about his involvement in a performance-enhancing drug controversy. Since then, he's made money by charging high appearance fees. Clemens currently charges $45,000 for an appearance lasting an hour, but he only charges $20,000 to play in your upcoming charity golf outing. Bear Grylls, $75,000. $75,000 to $100,000. Grills, who's most known for his work on the Discovery Channel's Man vs. Wild, has had a rather full existence. He served 3 years in the SAS before leaving after a parachute mishap in Zambia, where he then spent more than a year in a military hospital. In under 2 years, Grills broke 3 vertebrae, fell over 16,000 feet with only a partial parachute, and conquered Mount Everest at the age of 21. With a long list of achievements under his belt, Grills now spends a lot of time speaking in public and earning at least $75,000 per appearance. Paris Hilton, $100,000. Paris has had the good fortune to never have to work a day in her life because she's the great-granddaughter of Conrad Hilton, who founded Hilton Hotels. Late in 2003, the same year she and Nicole Richie, the daughter of Lionel Richie, co-starred on Fox's The Simple Life, Hilton had a sex tape with her ex-boyfriend made public. Hilton has put a lot of effort into living the it girl lifestyle and has leveraged her notoriety to help her become a best-selling author, recounting her life experiences and the introduction of her fragrance brand. She doesn't have a lot of speaking engagements, but she does attend a lot of parties, earning $100,000 for each attendance. Al Gore, $100,000 to $150,000 for local appearances. The 45th Vice President of the United States will charge you a big lot to speak at your event if you're interested in having him do so. Few people can match his level of success thanks to his career as a Vietnam veteran, congressman, presidential candidate, and Nobel Prize winner. He's been able to keep active with speaking engagements across the world thanks to his recent work on climate change and the difficulties of a global economy. Those who want him to speak outside of the U.S. will find that the fee triples to a range between $300,000 and $500,000. The $100,000 appearance fee for domestic appearances may seem high to some. George Lucas, $250,000 to $350,000. Lucas, who is most known for creating Star Wars, has a current net worth of well over $5 billion. It shouldn't surprise you that you might need to sell your house in order for him to attend your upcoming event. In addition to earning hundreds of millions of dollars from Star Wars-related licensing and merchandising opportunities, Lucas received hundreds of awards for the film. Lucas has won 14 Academy Awards, so inviting him to your next movie screening would be a great way to blow any potential long-term profits. Jay-Z, $1 million. Jay-Z has established a reputation for himself that goes far beyond the confines of the microphone as one of the most commercially successful hip-hop artists of all time. He's sold over 75 million records as an artist and received 17 Grammy Awards. He's the co-founder of the apparel label Rockaware and the owner of the 40/40 Club. Along with founding Rockefeller Records and Rock Nation, Jay-Z is also a certified MLB and NBA sports agent. There isn't anything that he hasn't accomplished, which is why his appearance fee is so exorbitant. Prince, $1.5 to $2 million. Prince is a giant in the music business, having had over 30 top 40 singles and 10 platinum albums. He's sold over 100 million records worldwide and was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2004 thanks to his songs and theatrical live appearance. Prince, a vegetarian, was chosen by PETA in 2006 as the sexiest vegetarian, and he definitely doesn't want to be disturbed by just anyone given all of his accomplishments. It's been said that he won't even consider attending events unless he's paid $1 million for his time. So, tell us about other celebrities you know that charge ridiculously high appearance fees. The comment section is all yours. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, which is why I also hope you'd give it a like and share so your pals can watch it too. Last but definitely not least, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you'll know exactly when we upload more interesting videos like this. Thanks for watching.